Hey guys, we're presenting to you the Genevieve magazine shows.
Fashion,
Wednesdays,
style,
4 p.m. to
feature,
5 p.m. weekly on iGrooveRadio.com.
celebrity,
Presented by me,
Downtown.
Liz Yemoja.
Magazine show on iGroove Radio. My name is Liz Yemoja. It's just shortly past 4 p.m. As usual, we are at Freedom Park in the heart of Lagos, Nigeria. Good day, hello, nagode, baoni, and all the other things that I know how to say to everybody listening across Nigeria and, of course, across Africa and the rest of the world. R.I.P. to Nelson Mandela. We lost a great one. I haven't been on the show since he passed, but I think his life is not really something for us to mourn about. I think it's a celebration. I think he's left a great legacy, you know, and Madiba, he's fondly called. I'm sure he's in somewhere good, resting until we all go and meet him again. This afternoon, I've got a very, very talented, beautiful, gorgeous lady with me. We are definitely loving Deborah Oluwaseyi, Joshua's way. Who's also known as Seyi Shay. We're loving you. We're loving your way. Love it. How are you, Shay?
I'm fine, darling.
Really, really good to have you on the show.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Thank you for coming. You were really hard to get hold of.
Oh.
Like we were sending messages and not hearing back, and then finally.
Do you know, the funny thing is, your last message, I saw it too late. I saw it too late. So I was like, oh no.
So that was last week.
That was last week, yeah. So I'm really sorry about that. But thank you for, just staying.
It's tenacity.
Well, tenacity, which
Yeah.
is my favorite word. Tenacity is inspiring, and thank you for having me.
No, I wasn't gonna let go. I was like, I want Seyi Shay on the show, and I'm gonna get Seyi Shay on the show.
You were telling me a story about your boyfriend.
Yes. It's fine. Okay. It's all right. Yeah, I was saying that he told me, like, I think maybe 2 years ago, either 2 years ago or a year ago, he met someone who said to him, by the way, my friend, here's her CD. She is going to be the next big thing. And from then on, he calls you the next big thing. Like whenever we see her, because we go to a lot of events together.
Yes.
So every time he's like, it's the next big thing on.
Oh,
It's the next big thing. So today I said to him,
prophecy then.
yeah, I said to, no, she said, you are the next big thing.
Right, to your boyfriend.
To my boyfriend.
And then all of a sudden you see
He's seeing you everywhere. So to God be the glory.
Amen.
We're really, really happy
Thank
for
you so
you.
much.
But before we kind of get into the music, I just wanted to clarify something on management, because I know that you were with Flight Time, and now I actually personally got an email from a new management, I think team or
yeah.
UK based. Are they UK based or they're here?
Well, they are UK based, but the representatives of the actual company, one is based in London and one is based here in Nigeria, obviously to keep everything concerning my brand sort of tight. There needs to be someone from that company on ground.
Of course.
Yeah.
What's the name of the company?
J Management.
J Management. Are you the only artist on that?
Well, J Management is just a management company, so they deal with so many other different things that concern entertainment.
Right.
But I think they are looking after the business of Studio Magic, who's a team of producers.
Okay.
And some other, models and this and that. And so they do different things that concern entertainment. But when it comes to a project like mine, I think probably it's the only one of that kind that they're involved in.
Sure.
We're actually partners.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Is that one of the reasons you kind of left Flight Time?
I don't really know how to answer that question.
No, because you just stressed on the fact that we're partners.
Yeah,
so.
actually we're partners. J Management and Seyi Shay are partners, but because they're such good brand managers, they manage my brand as well, and so it just kind of works all around. And we have sort of like an unconventional relationship, but it works for us, and they're doing a good job. And for now, I'm happy with them until they do something that just like really ticks me off. And then I'm like, okay, bye. But for now, it's really working well. With the situation with Flight Time, it was very. We still have a great relationship.
Okay.
And
that's yourself and Cecil.
That's myself and Cecil, myself and Flight Time, the team, the family.
Okay.
And they still do really good things, on my behalf and bring opportunities my way.
Yeah.
If I'm interested, I say yes or I say no. It's nothing, they were never my managers or my record label or anything. They were always my promoters.
Okay.
And that was
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, talking about them ticking you off, it seems like loads of people this year especially have had fallouts. It kind of started with them, the band, and it's just everybody else seems to. Honestly, and I know you're good friends with Yemoja. Are you? You're not good friends with her?
I know Yemoja.
Okay.
We've seen each other at different events and we say hello. And
I follow everyone on Instagram, and Instagram makes you look like you're best friends with people. They're like, my girl, I'm with my girl.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, Yemoja, the few times I've met her, lovely girl. But I don't know her well enough to say
anything, because there was something about her leaving her record label.
I don't know anything about any, and unless it's like really like out there and it's like breaking news. I don't know.
It was just recently reported, that was why, and I was like, oh, not another one, because she seemed to be doing very well with Inyanya and the Made Men music group.
I didn't know about
that.
Okay.
It's just literally broken like yesterday.
You serious?
Yeah.
Well, good luck to her for the future. I hope that she, finds a strong team to take her further.
Because it can be hard as a woman.
Definitely.
What challenges have you found?
Well, as a woman in this industry, in the industry out here in Nigeria especially, I think promoters especially, tend to not have as much of a budget for you as they do the guys in the industry. People tend to think, and this goes for producers too, they tend to think that the guys can deliver more, in the studio, and so I think guys get more studio time and stuff like that. Whereas the girls, we don't really get a fair deal, but or a fair hand. But I think that the more and more female artists pop up, the stronger we become in our craft, in our art, in our in our entertaining. I think that the better we'll be treated by people in the industry. So right now, I've told you the things that are kind of general problems for females, and then I've also told you what how it will get better. It will get better, and I have to say 2013 was an incredible year for music in general, and especially for my girls, the female artists, because I'm always rooting for you guys. And Tiwa had an amazing year with the marriage, with the deals, Waje, Glow Ambassador, Omaomi, Glow as well, and she was Konga and Mortin, and I don't even know. And then you came up like finishing strong. You finished this year strong with this Etisalat deal. Yes.
And big congrats from the Genevieve magazine team to you. You deserve
guys
it.
are so amazing. I love you guys so much, Genevieve magazine. I remember before I even really fully got into the industry, I used to always want to be in Genevieve magazine or on the cover, like something.
As in the leading lifestyle magazine,
Yes, it is. And I've always loved Genevieve magazine, and now that I've been featured inside the magazine, you guys need to give me a cover next year.
Let's talk about it. Talk about that.
But Etisalat signing me on as their ambassador. Wow. It kind of came as a shock. I mean, they had started to call me for different things before even saying that they wanted me as an ambassador. Like I was doing shows. I did an hour-long set for them on the Etisalat Cloud9 show.
I think they were paying.
Of course, yeah. And so they were, I was doing a lot of things for them at first anyway. And but I didn't have any idea that they would say, okay, so now we want you to be an ambassador. I just thought they were just calling me to do stuff because they wanted me, and to do stuff. That's it. But yes, eventually this opportunity came along, and I felt really, really blessed and really honored actually, because to me, Etisalat is a very, very classy telecommunications brand, and they have a certain level of excellence. Their clientele is mature, spend a lot of money, and their clientele is loyal to them. And
I think they're arguably the best
and they
mobile
are the fastest.
service.
They are the fastest
I use
internet providers, and it's the ambassadors they have. I don't know if I can say the other people's names.
Please do.
I don't know if I can.
Oh, you don't know if you can.
Yeah, because I know they're not launching us till the new year.
Right.
But the ambassadors they have, they're not that many. And they're quality artists.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy to be part of the
So
family.
congratulations.
Thank you.
I want to take it way, way back from the beginning, from above.
Okay. But Etisalat's not the only deal I signed.
No, we'll come back. We'll come back to that. You just hold that thought.
Okay.
But I think just because you've had such a fantastic year and because you are a star, we should take a music break with Irawo. And when we come back, we still have a lot more of Seyi Shay. We'll take it way back into time. But here is Irawo. See you on the other side. So, what's been your best moment so far?
There's been so many.
But if there was that one moment where
In my life?
No, in your career. Since you relocated,
Since I relocated, since I've been back in Nigeria.
Yeah.
Well, since I've been back in Nigeria, definitely performing with Wale.
Okay. You really like that? Okay, I think
love that song.
Yeah.
Like, even if it wasn't by Wale, like, not that I don't love Wale, I love Wale too, but I love the song. And I feel, and people from America, like American artists were tweeting about it.
Yeah.
So, and I just feel like it really...
You got it on camera, right?
I got it on YouTube. It's actually on YouTube. It's on my website, www.iamseyishay.com.
We'll check it out.
It's on YouTube. It's everywhere, and I'm very happy about that. I'm also happy about all the shows and all the stages that I have had the opportunity of being on this year. Especially, from the Chris Brown stage to the Rick Ross stage.
Yeah.
To, like, I mean,
you're not the only lady that was up and coming. There's quite a few. Now, Neola and Manaira, just Victoria Kamani, just to name a few. So how come Seyi Shay is getting all these shows, endorsement deals? Why are you different?
I don't know. I guess it's my time. Like everybody has their time, and everybody will have their time. I've been in the music industry for many years. I studied music.
You did? Where did you study music?
University of East London.
Okay.
I studied music business management.
Right.
And I've been in the music industry for 10 years.
Yeah.
Actually more than 10 years. Because I started really performing. I made my first check when I was 13 or 14.
Wow.
From music. So I just feel like it's my time now, and that's it. I don't feel like I'm any more blessed or anything. Like I feel like God has a blessing for every single person, every single one of us female artists that are out right now. But my time is now, and that's that.
That's nice. I really like No Lele.
Thank you.
I love that.
You know what? People say to me, girl, that's the best song.
I think so.
Really?
I think so. Just the whole swag of it. I just love it. Who did the beat?
Harmony. H Money is an American producer.
I just love it. I just love it. And then you're swagging it like
it's
too
funny.
much. And then,
too much.
Yeah,
do you know what?
Yeah.
Because for you and for
my
my females that love that song, and even the guys that love that song,
Yeah.
I am going to remake that song and put it on the album.
Please.
Definitely.
I love No Lele. I'm playing No Lele next.
Please do, because I haven't had it in a long time.
Yeah.
You see, the problem with that song too is that it's a leak.
Yeah.
And
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so for me, the quality of that recording has never been
up to par.
scratch,
Yeah.
because it's a demo. So we tried to cover it up and do a video for it and
If that was a demo,
the producer wasn't
girl.
ready. The producer wasn't ready to give me the time to go to America and re-record it properly. So we tried to cover it up.
You need to do it again.
Yeah,
You need to do
I
it.
think.
Even Madame Iduro was a leak, if you remember. Like, he hadn't even done that. That's why you have so many bits where he's saying,
he's not saying anything.
Yeah, because he hadn't finished. And it just leaked, and everyone, and in fact, that was the sweetest part of the song.
Okay, so you know what? I think I'm gonna have to do something.
I think so.
Officially.
I love that track. And I think that you have got some amazing videos as well.
Thank you.
The Irawo video.
Thank you.
The Irawo video. The dancing. I looked at that and I was like to my boyfriend, close your eyes. I had to, because you were looking all kinds of sexy in that video. Your toned body, really nice physique, and then you also had a really great cast.
Thank you.
You had Brian, right?
Brian, yes, he's a great actor.
Yeah, he's also former Mr. Nigeria.
Yes, former Mr. Nigeria. That's
okay,
true.
all right.
Also, Lujesha, who is the guy that was doing the chant.
Yes.
He's an artist in his own right. Fantastic.
Okay. because I watched the video and I just, because maybe I was overwhelmed by just the dancing and the body, you know, the sexualness, that I wasn't really following the storyline.
Okay.
But then I watched an interview with you and Tool.
Yes.
And then you explained that, you know, you were stuck on a desert island.
I was washed up.
Yeah.
You know, only God knows how. We didn't want to make it look like, oh, I was a mermaid or I was, you know, a castaway or whatever. We just wanted people to create their own imagination.
Mm-hmm.
So I ended up washed up, and these 4 hunky guys came and saw me and said, hey,
My were they hunky.
Good, right? So they were like, hey, she could be good enough for our king. Let's take her, maybe, you know, the king will marry her or whatever. Let's take a present to our king, basically.
Yeah.
So they took me to the king and he was like, hey, go and clean her up. And so they take me to get cleaned up and I come back. And then I'm, you know, washed up, you know, scrubbed up and everything. And then that's when Yemoja comes and gives his whole
forecast or something, prediction.
It's almost like an hour. He's giving an hour. He's giving it's like he's praising my star. He's praising the fact that, you know, look, you know, this is not no ordinary girl.
Yeah,
you know? I met her here and I'm seeing her here and this is what the star told me and you know, very, very, very traditional, very, very, very traditional.
Yeah,
very
and I think that's what makes it so, you know, such a popular video as well. Everybody loves the video and we love the message as well. And I like it when I'm at an event and you come out and you're like, yeah, oh, Irawa. And I'm like, yes, sir.
This is my personal song of freedom.
Yeah, you know, and I like it. But because we've played it, we're going to play No Lele. Yeah. When we come back, we still want to play Chairman
and Raga Raga.
We want to play Raga Raga.
Singles, yes.
All right, but let's quickly have No Lele and we'll see you on the other side.